Hey everyone, welcome to my home and welcome to my channel, A Ginger Can. My name is Brian, and I know I promised an oven installation video this week, but something happened to me and I wanted to share my experience and hopefully get someone's eyes open to identity theft and fraud. So, an explanation of the title. Chime encourages criminals. Now, if you haven't heard of Chime, it's some online banking thing that allows you to get paid 2 days early, and there's no overdraft fees, and they don't show you the hidden fees, and they try to show you all the hidden fees. And I'm sure you've seen Dulce already.
My favorite thing about banking with Chime is getting my paycheck up to 2 days early, which is really cool because I walk into the office and I'm already boasting that I got paid. My name is Dulce and I love banking.
2 days early. And she goes to the office and brags about that because that wins friends. If you are going into your office or work center or wherever you work and bragging to the people around you that I assume you would consider friends, at least co-workers, that you got paid 2 days before they did, that doesn't build friendship. I don't know why you would do that. If nothing else, they're going to start asking you for money because they know that you got paid before they did, and they might need a little bit extra to help them out to their paycheck. Also, that makes it sound like she's living paycheck to paycheck, and that's not a good way to live. Why would you want to live that way? Anyway, that aside, a few days ago, I got up, as I normally do in the morning, went downstairs, started making breakfast for the boys, got them up, got them eating. I sat down at my computer, and I checked my email, like I do every morning. But you can imagine my surprise when I saw an email that came in at 2:37 in the morning saying, "Hey, thanks for opening an account and welcome to Chime." No, I did not open an account with Chime. So I go to the website, I try to log on, I don't know the password because I didn't create it. So to verify me, they wanted the last four of my social. No, I'm not giving you that. I find their phone number as I'm poking around on the page and I give them a call. The automated recording says, "Oh, I found your phone number. We have your account." Well, now I know they have my phone number. So now they have my name, email address, and phone number. It wanted me to provide the last four of my social. I wasn't going to type that in, or they can call me back. Fine, call me back, because I want to talk to someone. I get a phone call back, and that connects me with Kim. I tell Kim what's going on, that I didn't create the account, something's going on, and then she asks me for my home address. No, I'm not giving you my home address. I didn't create this account. I don't know who you people are, and I don't trust you. And so let's be the first lesson. Don't give anyone any information that you're not willing to do business with and that you haven't verified. Verify who you're talking to and verify that you want to do business with them. Then you can give them their information. And the other reason I didn't want to give them my address and last four is because I don't know if they have it or not. They may not even have it and they want it. So if I give it to them to verify, now they have it, if they didn't before. So you don't know what people have on you. Kim puts me on hold for about 2 minutes. It was a while, actually. Comes back and says, "Okay, well, since you don't recollect opening the account," and I said, "Well, now wait a minute. I know I didn't open the account. There's no recollection involved. I wasn't awake at 2:30 in the morning, let alone on my computer and opening a Chime account. I was in bed asleep, like a normal person." And she kept harping on this. "Well, since you don't recollect." No, I do recollect very clearly that I did not open this account. And this really tripped her up for a while. She eventually got past that and said, "Well, okay, someone from the fraud department is going to contact you." And I asked her, "Well, the account's been open for 6 hours. How much longer is this going to take?" She says 24 to 48 hours. Time Warner doesn't even give you that big of a window. All right, fine. I'll wait 24 to 48 hours. Hang up with Kim. Next thing I do, I go to the Federal Trade Commission identity theft website and I start filing out a report. It's really simple. I love this website. It's easy to do and it gives you a checklist. If you're into privacy and security, the checklist is kind of a no-brainer, but it's good to run through anyway. So identitytheft.gov. If you can Google FTC identity theft. It'll get you here, and it'll get you started. It's a great website. I highly recommend it. Plus, it's a government. Why can't you trust the government? Fill that out. I call up Experian, not Equifax, because of the whole data breach issue. I'm not calling Equifax. I had dealt with Experian before. I verified that, yes, my credit is in fact still frozen, and it's been frozen for over a decade. And we'll get into what that means here in a little bit. And I pull up a credit report. No one's requested any kind of credit check on me. So that tells me right away, Chime didn't do a credit check when they opened the account. That is immoral, unethical, and should be illegal. You should be doing credit checks on people that are opening financial institution accounts, period. And if they had, they would have seen that my credit's frozen and that something ain't right. They should have called me immediately. But they didn't. All that out of the way, I'm prepared to wait my 24 to 48 hours. 49 hours later, I call up Chime, and I get to talk to John. And I tell John I'd like to speak with the supervisor of the fraud department. And as all level 1 tech support do, they want to know what and why. So I tell them, someone created an account. I didn't create the account. I was told by Kim that someone was going to get back to me from the fraud department within 24 to 48 hours. It's been 49 hours. I want to talk to a supervisor there and figure out why. Why no one has bothered to contact me about a fraudulent account. So he puts me on hold, and I eventually get transferred to Brianna, who says she's a supervisor in the fraud department. Keep that in mind. She is a supervisor in the fraud department. This is going to be important in a minute. So I tell Brianna the same thing I told John and Kim. What's going on? And so she asks for my home address and last four of the social. And I told her, no, I'm not giving that to you. I did not create this account. I'm not giving you additional information that you may or may not already have. So then she proceeds to tell me, well, then I can't help you. The supervisor of the fraud department can't help me with a fraudulent account and possible identity theft. The supervisor. So I asked her, then what's the next step? Something needs to be done. I didn't create this account. Someone's using my information with your company, and this needs to be corrected. So she tells me that she's going to open a ticket with the level 1 customer support. The supervisor of the fraud department is going to open a ticket with level 1 customer support about a fraudulent account. She either doesn't know what she's doing or she just doesn't care. And that makes me really suspect that one of two things is happening. One, they're okay with criminal activity. They don't care. Two, they may be gathering people's information and opening up accounts on their own. Kind of like what Wells Fargo was doing a couple years ago with their existing customers. They were opening multiple accounts to make the sales associates look good and not tell their customers. Chime may be doing that. They may be doing data scrapes across whatever platforms they have access to, or paying for information and then creating accounts for people in hopes that they'll use it. Either one of those is a criminal act, and allowing it kind of puts you in bed with the criminals. So I tell Brianna, fine, whatever, open the ticket. Something needs to be done. Someone needs to do it. About an hour later, I get an email from Jonathan. Hi, Brian. Jonathan here. And I'm one of the leaders in the member service department. I hope this email finds you well and you are doing well. I am deeply sorry about the frustration you're experiencing with the suspension of your Chime account. I wanted to follow up on a call you had with one of our agents. After receiving the information of your account, Chime has determined that your account may not comply with its internal policies and the member agreement executed at enrollment. You think? So I reply to Jonathan. The first 3 lines of this email, it's a pretty lengthy email. I'm not going to get all into it. This is a joke, right? This has to be a joke. The fact that you're emailing me to tell me that an account that I did not open does not comply with your company policies is almost funny. Almost. And so then I enlightened Jonathan on what's been going on, who I've talked to, and the whole situation. And then I emphasized that Brianna, when she opened this ticket to give to Jonathan, set Jonathan up for failure. She did not tell him what was going on. She didn't tell Jonathan, this is possible fraud, this is possible identity theft, we need to get this cleared up. No, she just set Jonathan up for failure and made him look completely stupid. You don't do that to your employees. So after that, and about another hour passes, and I get an email from Daniel. Thank you for providing that information and letting us know you did not open this account. He is the fifth person. Kim, John, Brianna, Jonathan, and now Daniel know that I didn't open this account. Please note that we have blocked this account, which will prevent the account from being accessed by an unauthorized party in the future. To back up a bit, right after I talked to Kim, and as I'm filling out the report on the FTC site and going through all my credit stuff, I get an email from Chime saying that the account has been on hold, so that I can't use it. Well, I didn't want to use it. And I'm hoping that whoever has my information also can't use it. And now I get this email from Daniel saying that they blocked the account, which would prevent an unauthorized party access. Forgive me for being blunt, but an unauthorized party should never have access to anyone's account, ever. Because that's the definition of unauthorized. They're not authorized to have that access. The more I deal with Chime, the more infuriating it is. These people are completely inept. And then he says, if you have any additional questions or would like to formally close the account, please respond to this email and we will assist you further. So I replied to Daniel's email, and I attached the email that I received saying that the account was on hold, and I don't understand what blocking it does, what additional benefit that provides me. And I think it should go without saying that I do want the account closed. An hour and a half after that, I get an email from Chime, just Chime, no one specific. Hi, Brian. Following a recent review of your spending account, we regret to inform you that we have made the decision to end our relationship with you at this time. Okay, first of all, Chime, we never had a relationship. I didn't want you. I don't need you. You weren't supposed to be part of my life. Your spending account will be closed. If you had a Chime savings account, it will also. And then immediately after that, I get an email from Sasha. Number 6. Kim, John, Brianna, Jonathan, Daniel, and now Sasha. Hi, Brian. We have conducted a comprehensive investigation and confirmed that the account in your name was created fraudulently. Chime has closed the account in question, which will prevent further unauthorized activity. I should hope so. There shouldn't have been any unauthorized activity to begin with. All the activity to this point, Chime is telling me, has been authorized. If you bank with Chime, ditch them. Ditch them now. This level of just complete ineptitude and uncaring is not worth your money, your time, and your effort. Get rid of them. The employees at Chime, their actions and attitude throughout this entire process and the wording in their emails is completely suspect to criminal activity. It reads like they allow unauthorized access. Who says these things? This is not reassuring. So thank you for watching. This has been a Ginger Cam. My name is Brian, and if anything, I want you to take away a couple of things from this video. First of all, do not open an account with Chime. Watch your emails. Pay attention to what's coming in. If you get anything from Chime, start some action. Open up a federal trade investigation. Open up a case with the Better Business Bureau. 2, don't give your information to anyone that you don't intend on doing business with. Even if they call up to verify, call them back. Call up the main line to the financial institution or wherever. Verify who you're talking with. 3, you can pull your credit reports for free from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. If you do Experian, wait 4 months, do Equifax, wait 4 months, do TransUnion, and just keep that rotation up. So 3 times a year you can pull your credit report for free. That you don't have to pay anything. That's something that if you're concerned about this, and you should start being concerned, because more and more of our information is being out there and available to criminals, start doing that. And number 4, freeze your credit. If you're not going to buy a house, you're not going to buy a car, you're not going to open up a line of credit, if you're not going to do any of those things, if you're pretty much set right now, freeze your credit. In a year or two, consider a change, maybe a new line of credit or something. Unfreeze your credit, process that line of credit, refreeze it. Protect your information. Protect your credit at the very least. And the last thing I want to leave you with is, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not actually after you. That's all I got for you this video. Thanks for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. If you just found me, I'm a stay-at-home father, and a lot of my videos are about home maintenance and a little bit of cooking and things with the boys, stuff like that. If you found this informative or entertaining or at least eye-opening, give me that like, give me that thumbs up, show YouTube that this is worth noting. And 3, comment down below if you've ever been subject to identity theft and what steps you took and had to take, or if you froze your credit. I want to get that information out there. I want people to start protecting themselves and their families. I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care.